Hello, my name is Aryaman Majumder, and I did my hackathon project on a simple soil growth program under the agriculture conservation category. So what I did here was I made a simple application that farmers can use, entering the soil moisture, temperature, and weather, and the program has advice depending on what the user or the farmer enters, and it gives real-time advice for what the farmers need to do in order to enhance the soil growth. So here I just use basic Pygame. As you can see here, I have a screen, Pygame display set mode with height. This is a small application, so I set it to 800, 600. I have two buttons. One is next, as there's day numbers, as the first time the user enters or the farmer enters, that's the first day. If it presses next, it's the second day, and so on. And then it stops until day 30, simulating sort of like a month. And here, this is my advice dictionary, where I get the advice with this function. And here, temp, weather, and moisture are all parameters in the function that are taken with the input. And with these conditions, it can find which of these should it display. So that's basically the get advice function. The draw button function is a simple function that draws the button, makes the mouse click work. And here, as you can see, I have an exit and next button. So I have a while loop, which is the main while loop, and this basically runs the entire Pygame display program. So I chose a green background because it's agricultural, and here's the day number. Here's where I ask for the input, and there's different input stages: input stage 0, input stage 1, input stage 2, which I'll be showing later during the program run. And here is if the user enters the invalid input, and if the input stage equals to 3, we basically then we need the advice, right? So here the advice returns this, and so we could just simply split it and display on the screen using Blitz. And now I didn't choose any fancy fonts for this because I wanted to keep it very simple and basic, so I could enhance it maybe even later. And here, the next button, if days lesser than max days, as I've talked before, we basically just exit out the program, and then else running equals false, which will exit out of the program. So here's the exit button, which is also a button that the user can enter if the user doesn't want to use the application anymore. And here I just say Python download. So let's run the program and we'll see what happens. So just give it some time before the Pygame screen loads. When the screen loads, it should have a black screen because nothing really happened. Because I need to enter the temperature, rainy, funny. And now, as you can see, it says it gives all the advice, and depending on what I entered, because here in this case I chose rainy, which shows this. I chose a temperature of 20, which is less. So here protect the plants with covers or move them indoors, and so on. So now we could just do this again and move on with the next button, and now it enters again or asks for it. So let's say we have it 50, dry, and 20. So here the program should display again day 2. Next, let's say I put it invalid input now. Let's say I put rainy here, then I put 10 here, and then I put dry here. That's obviously invalid, and now it should display invalid input. Please enter the numeric values for temporary. And so this keeps going until it hits day 30. And whenever a user wants, the user can just simply exit from the program, and the program exits. And yeah, that's basically it. This is a simple Pygame application that I made for the agricultural conservation. And yeah, thank you. Bye.